The story begins with Jack, a former American Marine turned CIA spy, driving his car. He's on a mission, living among ordinary people, and his job is to find and eliminate targets without raising suspicion. As he finishes his morning workout, he checks his laptop. A message appears. His target, Omar, a known terrorist planning attacks on America, is arriving at the airport at 11 o'clock. Jack's orders are to intercept and kill Omar before he reaches his hotel. The agency wants to prevent any major attacks. Jack prepares and heads to the airport. He spots Omar, accompanied by bodyguards, being escorted to a car. As Omar's car drives off, Jack follows. Soon, he notices another car tailing him. Jack quickly realizes these are local detectives, perhaps already suspicious of him. He tries to shake them, but they persist. A cat-and-mouse chase ensues. Realizing they won't give up easily, Jack pulls over and stops his car. He gets out and, in a calculated move, throws his clothes outside, distracting the detectives who continue their pursuit on foot. Jack, meanwhile, has a plan. He switches to another car and heads to Omar's hotel, knowing Omar must be nearby. Jack waits, and as Omar's car approaches, he immediately pulls out his tablet. He had already acquired all the details of Omar's car and now uses his tab to remotely lock the doors. Omar is trapped, giving Jack an easy opportunity to approach. Jack reaches the car, opens the door, and shoots Omar. His mission is complete. Without wasting time, he drives straight to the airport. At the airport, Lee, Jack's handler, greets him. From their conversation, we learn Lee makes all decisions related to Jack. She tells him his mole assignment is over. His next mission is in England, where a very dangerous criminal wants to kill him, so he must go straight to England. Jack agrees and boards the plane. Inside, he's shocked to see two other men. He asks Lee who they are. Lee explains that the England mission is massive, bigger than anything Jack has done before, and she believes he'll need help. The two men are also spies, named Mike and Samuelson. Jack immediately protests, reminding Lee that he always works alone and intends to continue doing so. Lee insists, "You will have to understand what I am saying. If I didn't need these two, I would never have put them with you." Their target's name is Terry, an arms dealer so dangerous that he recently attempted to assassinate the President of the United States. Lee emphasizes Terry's power and danger, warning Jack that going after him alone would only invite trouble. She then presents Terry's entire profile, explaining that no one can directly reach Terry. They must first target his men, and there's only one person close to him, Hassan. So, their primary objective is Hassan. She then displays a list of Hassan's men, showing each profile. Jack stops at one, recognizing the man. "I know this man," he says. "His name is Dayton. I can track him." Lee confirms, "Your mission starts now." As soon as they land in England, Jack, Mike, and Samuelson leave together. Jack has no issue working with them this time. On the way, Mike tells Jack, "I have heard a lot about you, and I know that you have a family, and you just had a baby. But I don't understand why you are still working. Now that you have a baby, you should retire and give time to your family." Jack replies, "I have the same plan. After this mission, I will retire." Meanwhile, they reach Dayton's house. As they enter, Dayton is overjoyed to see Jack. He tells them, "If I am alive today, then only because of Jack. We were both together in the army. I was about to die, but Jack saved my life." He asks Jack what he's doing now and why he's there. Jack explains everything. He's working for the CIA, and this is his last mission before retirement. But this mission is crucial. They are after an arms dealer named Terry, but reaching him isn't easy. They need to get to Hassan first, and for that, they need Dayton's help. Dayton agrees to help, but with one condition. "Promise me one thing, that you will not do anything to Hassan. He is one of my best friends. I really care about him. He will give you all the information, but don't do anything to him." Jack, Mike, and Samuelson agree. On the other side, we see Terry with his men, confronting a newly recruited boy. Terry asks him a few questions, then signals his men to kill him. This act reveals how heartless Terry truly is. On the other side, Jack, Mike, and Samuelson reach Hassan's house with Dayton. Then Dayton attacks them. They realize that Dayton is working with Hassan and Terry, and he's now trying to kill them. They are scared, but Dayton grabs Mike and kills him. Seeing this, Jack is furious. He moves to kill Dayton, But then he hears a police car. He runs away with Samuelson, wanting to avoid any casualties there. He goes straight to Lee and tells her everything Dayton has done and that Dayton now knows the truth. On the other side, Dayton goes to Terry and tells him that the CIA sent 3 spies to kill him, and he killed one of them, but 2 are still alive. Terry is very impressed and tells Dayton to kill the other 2, and then he will kill Dayton. He then tells Dayton that he heard he has a security company and wants Dayton to provide him security as long as he's in England. Dayton agrees. Meanwhile, Lee is also researching Dayton and discovers his security agency. She understands his true intentions. She immediately sends all this information to Jack, instructing him to track Dayton's security agency. As Jack is on his way, he calls Dayton and asks, "Why did you deceive us?" Dayton replies, "I have no enmity with you. You saved my life, and I don't want to kill you or your partner. I want to tell you that I am doing all this for money. A man has to earn money to survive in this world, and I am such a man that I need a lot of money. I have an advice for you. You go back to America and spend time with your family. If you stay here, then problems are going to increase for you." Jack retorts, "You killed my friend, and I will not forget this. I will go back to America, but after killing you." Hearing this, Dayton says, "Good luck." Now Jack and Samuelson decide to go to Dayton's office and check all the files to see if they can get any information about Terry. After entering the office, they start searching everywhere. Then one of Dayton's men sees them on a monitor and says that both of them are in their office. Dayton drives his car to the office. Jack and Samuelson search for hours but don't find anything. They then decide to blow up the entire office. They plant a bomb inside and come out. Dayton arrives, but before he reaches the office, they detonate the bomb, blowing up the office. Seeing this, he is very angry. He tells all his men, "From now on, they are our first target. First we will kill them, then we will do something." Jack and Samuelson have left. Jack tells Samuelson to send a message to Dayton. When Dayton gets the message, he tells his men to start tracking this phone to find their location. They start tracking. Now they have Jack and Samuelson's location. But from Jack's words, we learn that Jack has done all this on purpose so that they follow him and come to him. Jack calls Lee and asks her to tell him the most secure location near their base, where they can easily kill Dayton and his men. After doing her research, Lee says that there is an abandoned factory near their base. "You guys go there," she instructs. "I will send 2 hitmen there who are very dangerous." Now Jack starts going to the factory with the phone, and Dayton also has the address of their phone, so he's also coming there. After some time, they reach the factory and meet the 2 hitmen. They all take their positions. After some time, we see Dayton, who has brought all his men to the factory. Lee is also on the line, guiding them. Lee tells Jack, "No matter what happens, we have to catch Dayton alive. Only then will we be able to reach Terry." Jack agrees. After some time, the shooting starts. Everyone is eager to kill each other, eliminating them one by one. Finally, Dayton is caught. They capture him and take him away. But some of Dayton's men are still alive and shoot Samuelson. He gets injured and falls down. Now Jack has 2 options. Either he takes Dayton, or he saves Samuelson's life. He chooses Samuelson, and Dayton gets a chance to escape. Jack takes his injured friend and leaves. Then Dayton sees that his friends have killed the 2 hitmen. He takes out one of the phones and calls Lee. He tells her, "First I will kill Jack and Samuelson. After that, I will come after you." Lee replies, "I didn't know you were such a big fool. You may not know that I work for the CIA. You can kill Jack and Samuelson, and you can kill me too. But this doesn't end the fight. The CIA will never leave you. No matter where you go, the CIA will find you. CIA agents die, CIA doesn't die. As soon as an agent dies, another agent comes in his place." Hearing this, Dayton also starts thinking, because he can't run forever. Lee tells him, "You have only one option. If you don't want the CIA to come after you, help us and hand Terry over to us." Dayton says, "We can talk about this. Come and meet me." After some time, they meet. Dayton tells Lee, "Terry is not my relative. I only love money. The money Terry is giving me, you give me twice that. I will hand Terry over to you. Along with that, I also need Jack and Samuelson, because they have robbed my office, and now I have personal enmity with them." Lee agrees to all his conditions, because the CIA can go to any extent. They are not anyone's relatives. They will sacrifice their agents because Terry is more precious to them. To finally catch Terry, Lee immediately informs Jack and Samuelson about a boat where Terry is supposedly located. They both head there. As they enter the boat, they don't find Terry, only one or two of his men, whom they quickly eliminate and then run, realizing it was a trap. Just then, Dayton arrives with all his men, firing blindly. Samuelson is caught in the crossfire, and his bullets soon run out. Dayton confronts him with a gun. Samuelson, defiant, challenges Dayton to a hand-to-hand fight. Dayton agrees, and a fierce battle ensues. Samuelson, an excellent fighter, lands powerful blows on Dayton. When Dayton realizes he's losing, he pulls out his gun and shoots Samuelson. Jack witnesses all of this. He quickly devises a plan, knowing that if he fights alone, he won't survive and will never avenge his friend. He decides to retreat. He runs straight to Lee and tells her the whole story, that the boat information was false and they lost Samuelson. Lee expresses sorrow for Samuelson but doesn't reveal the truth about her deal with Dayton. On the other hand, Dayton confronts Terry, who is furious. "I have already given you a lot of money," Terry says, "and why is Jack still alive? I found out about Jack. Jack is one of the most dangerous people. He can do anything alone, and I don't want to take this risk." Dayton assures him, "I am putting my two most dangerous men behind him. Now he will not survive." Meanwhile, Lee tells Jack, "Now we have only one way to catch Dayton. First, we will kidnap his family." She gives him his family's location. Jack objects, "This is not right. We should not drag anyone's family into all this." But Lee explains, "At least you go here. If you reach his family, then they will come to you." Jack agrees and leaves. Just then, Lee sends this message to Dayton, along with Jack's location. Dayton sends his men after Jack. They open fire from all sides, but Jack is ready. He systematically kills everyone, leaving only one man alive. He tortures him and asks, "How did you find out my location?" The man reveals, "Lee told us." Hearing this, Jack is enraged. He no longer trusts anyone and decides to work on his own terms. He takes the man's phone and texts Dayton, pretending that Jack has been killed. Dayton calls Lee, saying, "Now I will hand over Terry to you. I am going to his hideout. But as soon as I hand over Terry to you, I need all my money." Lee agrees. Dayton arrives at Terry's hideout with all his forces. He finds all his guards dead, and Terry is gone. Just then, Lee arrives. Seeing the devastation, Dayton exclaims, "This was your foolproof planning. Where did Terry go? I need Terry at any cost." Dayton then says that Terry can't have gone too far and tells his men to track him. One of his men informs him that Terry is running from there to the airport. Just then, Terry calls Lee and tells her to put the phone on speaker. He reveals to everyone that he already knew that Dayton and Lee were working together and that Dayton could deceive him anytime. That's why he was one step ahead. He tells Dayton, "Everyone is fooling you. I can assure you that Lee will never give you money because she doesn't have that much money. This mission is not the CIA's, but Lee's, because Lee wants to take revenge. I killed her father. If this mission was the CIA's, you would have benefited." Hearing all this, Dayton gets angry, and Lee shoots one of Dayton's men. She knows they will kill her, but before they can, Jack arrives and kills everyone. He attacks Dayton, and Lee systematically kills Dayton's remaining men. She has almost killed everyone, and on the other side, Jack is fighting with Dayton. In the end, he kills Dayton too. Then both of them leave for the airport. On the way, Lee repeatedly apologizes to Jack, but Jack says nothing. He simply states, "This is my last mission, and after the mission, I don't know you, and you don't know me." On the other side, we see Terry, who has reached the airport. His men take him out and tell him that the plane is coming in 20 minutes, after which he will reach Russia. Just then, Jack arrives and tells Lee to stay in the car. "I will take care of the rest," he says. After saying this, he takes out his gun and starts firing everywhere. Meanwhile, a man spots Jack, and a shootout begins. Seeing this, Terry, now feeling secure, runs towards the plane. Just then, Jack blasts the warehouse. Seeing this, Terry gets into the plane and tells the pilot, "Get the plane out of here as soon as possible." The plane is ready to take off, and Jack is running after it, killing people. He then spots a car, which he parks on the runway to prevent the plane from taking off. Seeing this, Terry is enraged. He comes out and starts shooting at Jack. Just then, Lee arrives and shoots Terry. Terry is injured but still manages to shoot Lee. Seeing this, Jack kills Terry. After Terry's death, Jack goes to Lee. Lee apologizes to him and thanks him for helping her avenge her father's death. Lee then dies. Jack then gets into the plane and tells the pilot, "Take me to America." Jack knows this mission was unofficial, meaning he won't get any money, and he wanted to retire after this. He feels sad. Just then, he sees a briefcase. He realizes that all of Terry's money is in it. All of Jack's money is in it, and he is happy with this. With this, the movie ends.